me know when everyone's ready.
I have pressed my button.
What button do I need to press?
I had a recording button.
Oh.
Oh, we're live? Or rather not live, but we're recording?
Hello,
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'm
Welcome to
just-
my Let's Play of Dungeons and Dragons.
It's just gonna be unlisted, so if people want to go back and listen to sessions, they can.
Welcome to this playthrough of Dunkins and Dungans. The only
Hello,
valid
future
play.
me. Fuck you!
Hello, future me. I'm sorry.
Hello, future me. I'm not.
I would say
All of you.
I would say hello, future me, but I very much doubt I'll go back to these because I'm gonna forget they exist as soon as we stop talking about it. The recording's not the session.
I can change his lower weight, aka
Well-
fucking.
I just tried to roll to see my luck, and I rolled a 3, so, you know.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me
Two.
roll to see my luck. I can't roll a straight. I can.
If it makes you feel any better, I just rolled a 2.
I rolled a 12.
It does not make me feel any better. We are the two
Let me roll
heroes
from
of the party.
mine. Okay, okay.
Are you going to elaborate?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're fucked, guys.
Okay, that was a 20, so maybe. Who knows? Dice are bipolar tonight.
16.
Okay, so if everybody's ready,
Yes.
we begin as the gentle springtime breeze carries a leaf across the warm, pleasant island nation of Nahamea. It's the 8th of High Bloom in the 748th year since the signing of the Concordat, which brought peace to a war-torn world with the unification of church and state. Spring is well underway, and preparations are ongoing for a grand tournament in the faraway Alban city of Fort Rose to decide the next leader of the known world. And as the leaf blows into the gates of Castle Tandong, the seat of the sovereign crown of Nahamea, it lands in the path of 7 individuals whose destinies are, unbeknownst to them, beginning to intertwine. Except it's actually 6 individuals, because I wrote this not realizing Rob couldn't be here. Okay, so we're gonna roll. I'm gonna roll really quickly to see who we start with. Okay. The leaf gets picked up by the wind again and slowly makes its way over to Dude, if you could describe your character, please.
I'm a noble good boy. I like good boy laws, and I'm here to spread the word of the that which burns.
Okay. So, and could you say your character's name as well, please?
Oh, Vamir.
Vamir. Okay. See, I like making the players say it because that way I know how to pronounce it. Vamir, you are looking around. You have been making a long journey from your home country, although you're used to these kinds of journeys. And as you look around, you look at the gates of Castle Tandong. Tell me, has Vamir ever been to Nahamea before?
Not yet.
Okay, this is your first time seeing it. It's warmer than you're used to. This is probably the warmest place you've ever been. You're sweating a little bit. You didn't necessarily anticipate the climate being quite like this. The
Did
gentle
not
breeze
trust
is
well.
pleasant. And as you look around the place, you see. Okay, let's re-roll that because I rolled douche again.
You see yourself in an alley somewhere.
Before we go on, I have a small thing. I couldn't figure out how to get custom hit points to work because I didn't roll them.
I can-
Even get to that at all.
I can put them in for you. Hang on. Just DM me what you rolled and I'll deal with it.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Anyway, so you see Vamir as you look around. You look and you see 2 individuals also following a slightly different road to make their way to the castle. You look over and you see one individual larger than the other smaller. We're going to start with DD, if you could please describe your character.
Oh boy. So Bayo is a. I think I said he was 5'11", just under 6 feet tall. Got scraggly kind of brown hair, messy blue eyes, and notably a gray set of wolf ears and tail on top of his face, which kind of is elongated just ever so slightly in the front as he is probably poring over a map, desperately trying to figure out which direction they're supposed to be going.
And Duma, if you could please describe your character as well.
Uh, Theodora, or Theodora, if you want to be specific or accurate, is a very tall, very lanky Azima woman, a sun priest by the looks of it. I mean, tall, lanky Azima, what a concept. But yeah, she is carrying traveling goods and is walking with the help of a quarterstaff. And she is sort of I don't want to say smugly. Actually, no, I do want to say smugly. Looking at Bayo, who is probably, I would assume, still confused.
Yes, he is very confused over the map. They are supposed to be following to their
Yeah,
destination.
she's just not going to tell him that he's holding it upside down. No.
You two approach. Bayo, you are looking around. You've never been to this part of the world before. You're totally lost, but you see make a perception check for me, actually.
Oh boy. I'm gonna do this one in D&D Beyond because I can do that one. Perception. That button is. Where the fuck is perception? There is perception. How do I roll that? That button? That button. Nice. 9.
9. Okay. The DC was not high. You look around and you see very near you, maybe like 100-ish feet away, there is a big castle with the banner of House Tandong hanging off of it. You get the impression this was your destination.
See? I told you I knew where we were going.
You're following me.
Yeah. I knew where we were going.
This map is upside down.
Well, we're here now, so we should probably get over there before... I don't know. I don't want to be late.
Before you forget where we are.
I'm not that stupid.
I'm not convinced.
He
You
kind
guys
of
make your way
playfully hits
for... Oh,
her.
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that he playfully hits her, and then, like, Angie bap, and then goes and runs over in the direction that they're
Oh
supposed
no!
to
My spaghetti drops out of my...
As you guys make your way forward, you guys see Vamir. You also see... Hang on, I gotta pull my notes back up. Okay, where's my D4? You see also kind of walking forward along the same road as Vamir, but a bit further back. Orange, if you could please describe your character.
They are Aiden Linkow, legal name Ada currently, and they are the son of a noble. They're currently, through family pressure, forced to present femme, and right now they're looking quite deep in thought as they look as he walks up the road.
Ida, Aiden, you are making your way up the road, and you think back to the other day when you guys got off the train near here and began making your way, and your bodyguard that you were sent with got waylaid with some personal business and decided to leave you behind. And you're just kind of thinking about how you really wish he would have left you the map. It would have gotten you here a lot faster.
Yeah, that would have been for the best, really.
So you begin making your way forward, and you see as you keep going, you see Vamir ahead of you, And as you guys make your way further up the road, you see Bayo and Theodora, excuse me, and you also see behind them on the same road. Do I have anybody else? Yeah, Kat, if you could please describe your character.
So hold on, police siren. So you see kind of a 5'5" owl person, kind of walking down the road. My feathers are all entirely kind of shades of white and gray. I don't have an exact image in mind for the pattern, but you definitely see kind of a few kind of rapiers and crossbow at my side, and I'm just kind of walking, holding a lyre in hand, just casually strumming it. Sorry, not a rapier, quarterstaff.
What was your character's name?
Fiona, or Fio for short.
Got it.
Theo, you are making your way up here. This has all been a very new experience for you. You've not been to this land at all. This is just, it's incredible to finally be here after hearing so much about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna casually just be looking at anything and everything I can find.
There's a lot to take in. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Didn't roll. 15.
15. So you have been making your way and you've been paying attention to all the, strange wildlife and interesting, like foliage and stuff like that. But this is the first time you've actually seen, as you look ahead, you see these 4 people all making their way to the same place that you're going, and you get really excited. This is the first time you've really run into people since you got here.
I'm gonna go ahead and run up to the closest person and immediately ask them their name and how they got here, and that's it.
Sure, you run a little bit further ahead and you bump into CC. If you could please describe your character.
Oh boy. So, Anya is a tall human woman with long, kind of messy blonde hair, blue eyes. Looks nice and cool. Has a guitar on her back.
I'm gonna actually inquire about the guitar and ask, do you play the guitar, even though you're literally holding it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Can I just ask them to just match a few various chords lyre and just play along as they keep walking?
Sure, we do that.
Okay. You guys start making your way further up the road, up to the entrance of Castle Tandong, playing a little tune as you go, and Bayo, Theodora, Vamir, and Aiden, you all notice this little musical duo making their way up the road as you guys approach the entrance. You all kind of run into each other now.
Bayo's tail is very obviously wagging as he bops his head just ever so slightly and hums under his breath.
Can I just pull out my lyre and start playing along?
Okay.
Is this what they call a flash mob?
Can I get Orange? Can I get from you a performance check with advantage because you're being helped by the other two?
Sure. Performance. So the first roll is a 15.
Okay.
And the second one is a 17.
Okay, you kind of line up perfectly. You come in like right as they're winding down a little bit to give you some room to come in. The 3 of you kind of lock eyes and are like, oh, this is happening now. Okay. You guys make your way up the road. Vamir and Theodora and Bayo, you all notice this and are like, did they know they were coming? What is...
Kind of want to start singing along.
Is this normal around here? I am immediately looking to Theodora for help. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Why do you ask me? I'm not from here.
Well, yeah, but you've traveled more than I have, haven't you?
It doesn't mean I know the customs of every single place in the world.
Fair point.
As you guys are saying this, you hear a voice behind you say, I can say with absolute confidence, I've never seen anything like this before. And you turn and look behind you, and you see nothing, and then you look down a bit. And you see a halfling. He's about 3 feet tall, wearing like a pinstripe suit and sunglasses. With like, how do I describe it? Hang on. I have a picture of him somewhere. Bear with me. He's this tiny little half. He's got very like messy brown hair. Looking at you through these sunglasses, and he says, "Oh, I have his name written down. Where did I put it?" Hi, my name's Levi. I'm the Master of State here. Are you the people that have come to travel with the delegation?
Yes.
We are indeed.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Says here there's supposed to be 7 of you. Did somebody get lost on the road?
How
I-
would we know that?
I just like interject slightly with a, sorry, I was supposed to have someone with me, but they had to deal with some personal effects.
Oh, okay. Well, 6 people is fine. It just means more room on the boat. Okay, well, yeah, please come on in. The big guy here. He's very happy he's excited to meet you guys. Come on in. And he shouts something. Do any of you speak Halfling?
Languages. Yes.
Okay, you hear him turn to one of the guards standing atop the gate and say, "Hey, dumbass, open the gate!" And then
I'm
you hear
assuming we can infer that sort of thing from the tone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you hear him yell this at the guard, and the guard like wakes up and yanks on the lever. It slowly opens, and then you see inside the gate there is a lot of hustle and bustle going on as they're getting like this caravan ready to make their way to the docks. There's a town near here which you assume is where you're leaving from, considering it has docks. There's a caravan getting ready to go there, and you see standing just outside is this like 9-foot tall Goliath with a giant axe slung across his back. He is wearing this like very ornate kind of nobleman's garb. He has a crown on his head that looks like it was shaped for someone much, 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 much smaller than him. So it's basically an earring sitting on the top of his head. And he turns. Oh.
Does Bayo have his notes?
Yeah, I was gonna say Bayo probably immediately is like pulling out his notes that he had under his map about people he's supposed to know about.
Can I roll a sleight of hand to just take them from it and read them myself?
Sure.
What do I roll
Bayo,
against
make a
that?
perception check. Theodora, make a sleight of hand check.
I rolled a 15.
I got a 12.
12. You reach for your notes and they're not there, and you look over and Theodora is reading them.
You could have just asked, you know.
Yes, but this is faster. What do I find? Anything? That
I
seems like
imagine
this?
it's basically just the culture document notes. So
Yeah.
Based on people's descriptions, you're kind of flipping through it. It takes a little bit to find it. This, you get the impression, is Sovereign Crown Akoni Tandong. This is essentially the king of Nahamea, standing here yelling at somebody to finish putting together the caravan.
Okay. And with that, I'm gonna hand the notes back to Bayo.
he is going to roughly look through them, trying to find his notes on who the important people are in this area.
Make an investigation check. They got rearranged.
Investigation.
nice
I have
way
a
of putting-
-2.
Oh boy.
I have bad news. I rolled a 0.
That's
rolled
that's a crit fail.
Huh. Okay. You find this note. You go through and you're like, yes, exactly. This is Lady Kahawai Tandong. This is the king's wife. Yes, definitely. 100%. This is the queen.
Got it. Okay. He looks very proud of himself and like folds his notes up and like shoves it into a part of his armor. And he kind of walks forward to uh
It's at this point that the king turns and looks at all of you and immediately looks a lot less like angry at this stupid guard that's failing to put together a caravan, and starts to walk forward and says, "Ah, yes, hello, you say whatever. You people are the ones coming with the delegation, correct?"
yes,
I just-
we are, my
Correct,
queen.
Your
Yes,
Majesty.
yeah.
Ignore my friend. He's. Nah, no.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness.
Yes, you're that the one from House Linkau, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you make your way inside, there are arrangements being made for your room. You get the nice guest room because you're a noble. No offense to everyone else.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I then push forward and
I'm a
give him a
cleric.
bow.
I live
You bow
elegantly.
to the King Vamir?
Yes.
Oh, it's nice to see someone with some decorum, but we don't really do that here. It's kind of, I don't like it when people do that. I'll be honest, it's not my style. But it's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
I'm the Mayor Perdido.
Oh, you're from Jugadora, correct?
Correct. That's
Ah,
our
yes.
customers to bow in front of royalty, in my
I
opinion.
understand. I'm sorry to offend. This is. Why don't you go inside with Miss Linkau, and you can discuss with my wife a little bit about some arrangements if you'd prefer.
Thank you.
Bayo just thinks to himself, "Oh, so they're gay. Got it."
It's with that the king turns and looks to hang on, bear with me really quickly. I have something written down here. Hang on. The queen turns, or sorry, the king. Now I'm getting mixed up. The king turns and looks to Anya and says, "Oh, you are you three still playing your lutes, or your guitar and your lyre and your?"
I mean, I've stopped at this point because I've gone off to the.
I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Yeah,
keep
you've stopped.
going.
Have the other two?
I mean, I'm assuming I've at least toned it down a little, considering we're talking to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sees you. He sees you two, Anya and Theo, standing next to each other, holding instruments that you were recently playing, and says, "Oh, are you you two? Are you musicians, enthusiasts, or are you like bards, or?"
I'm a bard, yes.
Yes, but I'm also a collector of stories.
Well, I'm sure we can supply you with some great stories from the library. By the way, Kat, can you make an insight check for Theo really quick?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm. Oh, there it goes. 21.
21. You immediately see as the king looks at you, there's some like very slow, like you see the smoke coming out of his ears and hear the gears grinding in his head as he's trying to do the internal calculus of like, I have never seen an owl person before and I'm trying to be cordial, but this is very weird.
I'll just say, I am a kind of rare and exotic traveler. I can't speak for the experience of my brand new acquaintance. Just kind of motioning towards. I already forgot Cece's character's name. I'm sorry,
Anya.
Anya, and be like, I've come from very faraway lands to just collect as much stories. My goal in life is to create a wonderful library for all, and
Of
just
course,
kind of
well,
leave it with that.
We're happy to have you. Feel free to make yourself comfortable inside. And you, Miss, what's your name? Sorry, he says, looking at Anya.
Anya.
Miss
Cobalt.
Anya Cobalt. Pleasure to meet you. If you'd be willing to make your way inside, my wife would be happy to meet you as well. And then finally he turns and looks at Bayo and Theodora and makes his way over to you guys, looking first at Bayo, seeing someone, clad in full armor and kind of like, oh, a kindred spirit. Yes, hello.
Hi.
Is there something we can get you? I assume you're with these other travelers?
More or less. I'm with her, I guess, for now. And he kind of thumbs over to Theodora. We've been traveling
hello,
together for a few months now.
Ah, yes. You're a cleric. You're a member of the church, correct? He says, looking at Theodora.
Mm-hmm. That would be correct. I'm a deacon. Not deacon. Fuck. I'm a chaplain. Of a missionary. I'm sorry. It's been a very long day already. Theodora Asteroides. That is my
I understand. It's you've all come from very far away. My name is I assume this is a formality. I'm Sovereign Crown Akoni Tandong. It's a pleasure to meet you. Feel free to make your way inside. Any member of the church is always welcome here.
Mm-hmm.
He says, also gesturing towards Bayo, incorrectly assuming that Bayo is a paladin of that which burns.
Bayo is keeping his mouth shut. For once.
So he's not smart for that. That was
Yeah.
out of character. I like the stress.
Oh yeah, he's not the world's smartest boy, but he's also not the world's dumbest boy. Therefore, he is fine. He does not have the 3 intelligence I originally rolled.
Oh my god, I
Not be
forgot
able to.
about that.
He would not be able to speak.
You'd just be like, "What's burning?" Hey, have you heard of
Okay,
the
because
Lord
I want to
Savior of the
reiterate.
Moon?
I want to
Wait, you want it?
reiterate. Feeble mind turns your intelligence to 1.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
And you have to make an intelligence save to get out of it. Anyway, so you guys make your way inside. There are a number of servants that come and help you get yourselves acquainted. You are all in sort of very modest rooms. It's explained to you that you're only going to be here for the night. There's a big feast to welcome you all here, and then you'll be leaving at dawn tomorrow. The feast will be happening in a couple hours. There is a town. Obviously, Castle Tandong is within the city of Tandong. So if you guys want to make your way and do any last-minute shopping or anything like that, you have free roam of the city for the next 2 hours. You guys get yourselves situated in your rooms. Aiden, your room is much nicer than everyone else's because the Akoni knew you. Is there anything you guys would like to do before the feast, or?
I'm going to read from a book.
I'm just gonna sit cross-legged in the same room that Theodora is, and just Bayo, as she is desperately trying to read, is just going on about how excited he is for the feast. Like, this is the first good meal that he's probably had in at least 2 months. Probably
Yeah,
feast longer than that.
And I'm doing that sort of thing, when you're technically listening and while flipping through the pages, like, mm-hmm. Yes, it's very nice.
Yeah, Bayo does not notice at all. He is just excited.
Yeah,
I am
you got.
smiling though, so.
You guys have all been traveling for a while, and between like most of what you've eaten is either traveling rations or like continental breakfast on train rides. It's not been a lavish existence for the past little while.
Bayo has just food. He is excited.
I'm probably just sitting there and strumming at my guitar a bit. Maybe I hum a little too, I don't know.
I mean, I don't have this as an item, but in my past of collecting stories and various things like that, would I be able to just like pull out some kind of song lyrics and see if CC might happen to know anything about it, or just be like, here, let's play this. Sorry, not CC. What's your character's name again?
Anya.
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 We're gonna be doing that a lot for the first couple sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and pull out like a random song sheet and ask if Anya would like to go ahead and play them with me.
Oh, I know this one. Played at the tavern I worked at all the time.
Tell me more about this tavern as I just kind of begin to start strumming.
Well, I mean, it's just a little tavern village way back when. I used to live there, but I don't anymore.
I'm just gonna nod my head along, like, oh, as someone who lived at a tavern, I'm sure you've met all sorts of interesting folk walking in and out.
Oh, yeah. It's a small place, but we still got good traffic because, there's ore deposits and stuff like that in the area, so you get people who knew about it going in, doing some of their own work, getting some stuff, or just buying it from someone who lived there.
I see. I guess, if anything, I'll just spend some time asking about some of the weirdest people that they've met come in and out of that tavern.
Could-
Oh boy. I think the one weirdest thing I remember would be seeing someone snort beer.
I assume that could not have been well ended well for that person.
I'm sorry.
No,
I wasn't
no, it
expecting that.
didn't.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna like shake my head and
Oh
continue on
no,
playing.
it's the pill snorter. He's back.
Oh,
Could I just stay in my room for a bit and make sure disassemble and reassemble the gun, my pistol, see if it's working, make sure it's clean, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
yeah, absolutely. Actually, as you're up there and you're kind of disassembling and reassembling your pistol, you do hear a very light knock at the door.
Come in.
You see opening the door just a crack and kind of poking their heads out are two very, very young boys who are looking and they're like, "Hi,
Hello.
is that a gun?
Yes.
That's so cool. Where'd you get it?" And they start to walk in and look at it.
Thank you. I got it from my family back home.
Oh wow, your family's so cool. My dad doesn't let me have a gun. And the older one is like, "Yeah, because you'd kill somebody with it. Shut up, Timmy. Are you a noble?"
That could be said, yes.
Oh wow, that's so cool. We grew up in and you see the older one points kind of vaguely in the direction. It's like we grew up in a industrial district in Tandong. It's boring over there. We want guns. It's cool. You're cool. What's your
Thank
name?
you. I am Ada. Maybe in the future your parents will allow you to have one.
Oh, I really hope so. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's cool. And then you hear kind of coming up the stairs. It's like, "Tammy, where'd you go?" And then you immediately you see the younger one eyes go wide and "Oh, we gotta go. Uh-oh." And they immediately run out and start barreling down the hallway somewhere else.
I guess I'll just chuckle and carry on tending.
Your gun is in mostly perfect working condition. It's not. You haven't had quite as many chances to clean it as you would have liked. You've maybe needed to use it a few more times than you would have enjoyed, but it's in perfect working condition, even if it's a little bit uglier than it was before. There's nothing
Fair.
else anybody would like to do.
What about you?
Where I have box text somewhere. Where did I put it? There we go. A couple hours later, the feast begins, and as you enter the grand hall, you see this one massive table flanked by a number of smaller ones. These smaller tables are filled with food and surrounded by servants, soldiers, town guard, common townsfolk, and children. Aiden, you see those two kids that barged into your room eating an entire turkey between each other. at the huge table. No, there are only a few people currently sitting there. There's enough seats to fit the entire delegation, including you guys, as well as the few people that are already seated, the Sovereign Crown's wife and children, and a few advisors. Akoni gestures for you to sit. He warmly smiles at you all as he says, I'm sorry about the lavish presentation. It's not really my style, but my wife insisted.
Oh, it's fine.
Just like to thank him for his hospitality.
Makes me
Yeah.
feel quite at home.
You can kind of all see that he's visibly uncomfortable with how like big of an affair this is. He did not expect this kind of arrangements to be made.
Hmm.
Bayo's eyes are fucking wide and he is trying not to drool.
This is sort of like as you guys sit down, you realize that this is kind of like a buffet arrangement. You guys can just take as much food as you want.
I mean, Bayo is grabbing, like, fucking as much meat as he can and piling it onto a plate, and then, like, one lettuce leaf. Only one.
Only one. You see the chef is also sitting here eating, and he looks at you, kind of grab all of the meat, and then grab the one lettuce leaf, and kind of looks at you. He's like, "You eat like I eat,
Exactly. Perfectly good.
indeed."
Bayo, like, awkwardly high-fives him, or tries to.
He like, hang on one sec. I need to roll something.
I figure.
He sees you raise your hand for the high five, and like before you're done putting it up to start like swinging it back, has already started moving his hand for it, and you kind of hit each other at like this weird angle, and he kind of bends your wrist a little bit. He went at it harder than you expected. He's very enthusiastic about meat.
Bayo, like, smiles and, like, goes off to go, like, waves and goes off to get a seat, but as soon as he sits down, he's like, ow.
You hurt yourself?
Well, I didn't hurt myself. It was the chef guy. We tried to high five. I messed it up, but it's fine. I got meat. Do you want some meat? This one is really good. I think this one is glazed ham. Have you had it before? It's really good.
Gonna get my own, I think.
Okay, let me know if you need anything. I'll save your seat.
I give him a thumbs up and sort of go to mingle.
Sure. So, as you go up to the buffet table, hang on. Bear with me. Theodora, as you go up to mingle, you see sort of this older, kind of like 5'8" human, very like grizzled looking. Looks like he's been in a few too many fights. Wearing a full suit of armor, even though this is a formal dinner where there is no danger. Standing there, just standing next to a plate of like drumsticks and like ham on a bone and stuff like that, and
You're making
very
me
obviously
hungry.
trying to look inconspicuous as he reaches over and grabs one and starts gnawing on it without moving from his place, like one of those Buckingham Palace guards.
You are hungry.
A little.
Have you not eaten?
Not supposed to leave my post.
Hmm. Well, perhaps I can save you some for later, if you would be interested in that.
That would be appreciated, if at all possible. I haven't eaten in 3 days, I'm gonna be honest.
That's very unhealthy.
The last time I was given my orders was 3 days ago.
Hmm. Perhaps you should make someone aware of that.
Not supposed to. Not my orders.
I see. Perhaps I should make someone aware of it then.
That would be appreciated. I miss sleep.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go try and find someone responsible.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Responsible?
Wouldn't that be perception?
Oh, yeah, sure. That works too.
not that it makes much of a difference. They're both +1 for me, and that's an 8.
An 8. You find another guard who is not standing in one place, trying desperately not to look like he's hungry. And you walk up to him and he says, "Oh, you're one of the guests. Is there something I can do to help you?"
Uh, just a formality. I have a question, rather. Some of the guards here seem to have been standing here for an awful lot of time.
I'm sorry?
That man says he's been standing there for 3 days and has not been ordered anything.
He
Since
kind of
then.
looks over and sees the guard that you're pointing to, who, by the way, is like a little weak in the knees. His knees are shaking a little bit. And he looks over and says, "Oh, is that fucking... I'm very sorry about this. I'll go deal with this in a moment." And you see he makes his way over. Do any of you speak Goblin?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. You all see he walks over and starts yelling something in a language you don't understand at the guard who is staring at the food, and the guard staring at the food hears this and immediately just collapses onto the floor asleep.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do what a cleric does, and check on him.
He just passed out from exhaustion. He's still got hit points.
Cool. Can I just, drag him out of the middle of the room into, like, a seat in the corner or something?
Yeah, one of the guard that yelled at him is helping you bring him to a bed in the nearby guards' quarters.
Bayo is just watching this the whole time, like, while chewing on a giant leg of turkey, and it's just like,
Yeah, you all
that
see
looks
this happening. This is just this guard just collapsed in the middle of the room, and everybody that's been here before just kind of acted like nothing happened.
Can I just rush off to help?
Yeah, sure.
Is that normal?
So if he didn't drink anything in 3 days, he probably has a fever.
It's a mild fever, but yeah, it's there. Anya, as you say this, the Sovereign Crown, the Sovereign Crown's wife, Lady Kahawai Tandong, turns and looks at you and says, "Oh yeah, that's Barrack. Don't worry about it. He's a special case sometimes. I don't know how to describe it other than he's not very good at thinking for himself, so if nobody tells him to do something, he's not going to do it. Nobody told him to
Like that before.
eat or drink or move for 3 days, I assume. It happens sometimes. We have a lot of guards here. Sometimes he unfortunately gets lost in the mix. He should be fine."
Yeah, I'm just
As
gonna...
long as he's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna instruct the, guard that was with me. Yeah, when he wakes up, he should get something to drink, but not too much at once, or he'll throw it all back up right away.
We're making preparations. This has happened before. I'm very sorry to have bothered you.
It is not a bother, it is my duty.
We appreciate the assistance from both of you, he says, looking at you as well, Aiden, as you have also helped drag this extremely heavy, fully armored knight onto a bed without removing his armor.
I just give a little nod, just as an acknowledgement.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get myself some food, nothing too big, but, not an ascetic monk.
You guys get your food. Also at the feast, you see this. There are these two kids, not the two that Aiden saw earlier, although those ones are there somewhere else, eating an entire turkey like psychopaths. You see the heirs to House Tandong, young masters Louis and Analu Tandong, who are both sitting there eating small meals that you get the impression were designed because they're supposed to be healthy and like very specifically put together by a dietitian who is like trying to keep the royal family healthy. And they're also kind of eating this while very obviously staring at Bayo eating this enormous platter of meat with, I'm gonna say everybody can tell, is mild jealousy.
Sweet boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and take some food and go over and ask. It's a party. I'm sure you'd be allowed to eat a little bit more than that, and kind of put a plate of, I guess, not too big, but just like I don't know, like a few more pieces of whatever meats are available in front of them.
Their eyes go wide as you put this down, and they look up and they're like, "Wow, thank you, owl person."
I'm just gonna nod my head. I'm like, well, if you want to thank me, you could always tell me a few wonderful stories. I absolutely would love to hear some.
Oh, I think we have a really cool storybook somewhere in my room. I'll see. The younger one kind of looks and is like, "I'll see if I can find it for you, and I'll give it to you tomorrow before you leave."
I'll just nod my head. Oh, I would love to read it beforehand, and I guess
Wow.
I guess I want to see if I can find any other, like, I don't know, kids or teens to just kind of sit and talk to about what it's like to live in the city, since they seem a little bit preoccupied with food right now.
Yeah, sure. Give me a just a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. First is a 14, and then 16.
16. Okay. A few people aren't necessarily talkative. You kind of go through a few people, and then you run into this like kind of 15, 16-year-old kid who is sitting there in the corner eating like a salad. This is like a 7 foot tall, like a furbolg kid with kind of like a mottled brown haircut who looks like he's been working in the fields all day, very tired. And you call him over, and he has just sort of a very pleasant, like, "Oh yeah, no, that's great. This is very we've got a lot of fun stuff here in the city. I can tell you all about it. I've been here. I'm not very old, but I've seen a lot in my young life, and I'm really it's great that you want to know about it. Yeah, we can." He rambles like this for literally hours.
I'm gonna patiently try and listen to it as much as I can and see if I can make anything sensible out of it.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, not a wisdom save, but give me an insight check.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
That's a 19.
Okay, wow. So with a 19, you get you hear him talk a lot about not just life in the city and various things he's done. You know, it's like, "Oh yeah, yesterday I was farming and I saw like a turnip. I've never seen a turnip grow around here." But in between all of that, you also hear this young fellow tell you a little bit about the local folklore. And with a 19, as you are hearing about the local folklore, the more you hear about it, the more you clue in that these are stories about your homeland and things that you know about your homeland and people you've met in your homeland.
I guess where I can, and I'll just casually mention, oh yeah, they're definitely do something like that, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, no, definitely all the time, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I'll do, just see what else I can figure out.
Okay. Other than just some odd stories, most of which are very mundane, and the local folklore, this guy doesn't really have that much to say. He's just very friendly.
I'll just go back to where everyone else is sitting and continue eating them.
Okay. Vamir, as you are getting your food at the buffet counter, you see walking up behind you is Master Levi, the halfling that you guys met earlier. He says, "Hey, sorry to bother you, but could you like give me a boost?"
Oh, absolutely.
Ah,
I just kind of reach down and intertwine my fingers to let him up.
that's perfect. Thank you. I didn't even have to tell you how to do it. And he kind of leaps up onto the table and starts grabbing all his food, and he kind of turns and looks at you a little bit and says, You're from Jugadoro, right? You're from the big church country over there, right?"
Yeah. Have you heard of the one that burns?
Yeah, absolutely. And he holds up. He's got a little emblem of that which burns hanging off of his neck. Give me an insight check, or actually, sorry, perception.
Ooh, 2.
2. Okay. You do not notice anything about out of the ordinary about this. This is a totally normal symbol of that which burns. And you see he kind of like he shows it to you for a second and then tucks it back into his shirt. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the church. I'm good friends with we have here. I'm a good friend here of Mistress Micaiah, and he gestures towards a woman sitting sort of not on her own, but like not kind of not interacting with people. You see a woman in sort of like priest garb sitting there eating on her own, dressed very similarly to Theodora, but a bit less kind of I don't want to say peacocking, but like she's not showing off as much. Just sort of very simple garb, with colors and symbols representative of that which burns. Sitting there eating a simple meal. He says, "Yeah, that's the master of church around here. If you're big on excuse me, if you're big on that which burns and stuff, you might want to go talk to her."
I will immediately. Thank you for the information.
Not a problem. And he kind of actually, I'm gonna roll something really quickly. Okay, give me one moment. Sorry.
Take your time.
He you watch as he as you begin to walk away, he kind of leans forward and whispers something in your ear, and I'm going to DM it to you really quickly on my alt account because that's what I have open.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, secrets.
Oh shit. Secrets.
Where did I hide it? Where is there? After he whispers that in your ear, he grabs his plate and walks to a different part of the buffet counter.
My face kind of just drops as my skin goes wider than it already is. But I try to just brush it off and then go over to the woman that he pointed me towards.
Sure. You make your way up to Mistress Micaiah, who is kind of sitting on her own. And as you make your way up to her, can I give me an Arcana check?
7.
7. Okay. You kind of make your way up to Mistress Micaiah, and you're looking at her. You get a extremely faint sort of magical aura coming off of her. You get it's like, you know how whenever you cook bacon in your house, you smell bacon for the next like 3 hours
Yeah.
in that room? You kind of get that sort of like vibe, but for magic. Like this person is very vaguely magical. There is the hint of magic coming off this person as you kind of walk up to them and they look up to you and say, "Ah, yes, young Master Vamir, how might I help you?"
I was told that you were a part of that which burns.
Yes, I'm a primogen of the church, and I'm the master of church here for the sovereign crown. He is not a particularly devout man himself, and so has kind of appointed individuals to take care of church matters here for him. Is there anything I can help you with religiously? Are you having a crisis of faith?
No. I was just making sure that this kingdom was well taken care of for religious matters.
You can rest assured I have done nothing but the best for Nahamea in my admittedly brief tenure so far.
Though I do have a question.
Of course.
That little halfling over there, I point towards him.
Oh, Master Levi, yes.
Yeah. How close is he to you in relations?
We're co-workers, nothing more, really. He's the master of state. He tends to deal with negotiations and things like that. We don't really interact much outside of events like this. He's perfectly friendly, from what I understand, but that's the limitations of my interaction with him.
Gotcha. I think that's all I care for. It seems like you're doing very well for this area, and I wouldn't want to have that Witchburn to be upset with how you're doing things.
I understand. Enjoy the rest of the feast.
Thank you. You
and
too.
May the flame of creation guide you. And as she says that, she kind of stands up and begins walking to a different part of the feast to go and speak with someone else. The last thing that happens is CC. As you are kind of CC, Anya, as you are sort of enjoying the feast and partaking in the delicious and frankly absurd amount of food in front of you, as you eat, you see, you feel rather a very light tap against your shoulder from behind you.
I turn to take a look.
You turn around and you look down and you see two commoner children kind of looking at you with wide eyes, both around the same age, both very young, and kind of look at you, and then they look at the guitar, and then they look at you and they say, "Is that a guitar?
Yeah, it is.
That's so cool. Where'd you get that?"
Got it real cheap at a shop.
Can
Just
you
go.
can you play something for us?
Yeah, why not? I can play a little something. And
You,
I'm gonna go do that.
You take out you take out your guitar and you watch as the two kids kind of call over to somebody at another table, and like 5 more kids come up and form a small crowd around you as you start to just sort of give me a performance check with advantage.
All right.
They're kids, they're not hard to impress.
Bayo is also going to scoot over and come and listen.
Okay,
to-
first roll plus the modifier is an 18. Oh, not 20. Okay.
Nat 20. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
First one of the campaign. All right. So as you are playing your guitar, I assume this is an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Okay. You're kind of playing this acoustic guitar, strumming these chords gently, and these kids are absolutely enraptured. You have done a lot of performing for crowds. Even for a small crowd, you have never seen any group just give you their undivided attention like this. Bayo, you are also absolutely fucking enraptured by
yeah.
this. This is insane.
Absolutely enamored. His tail
They're
is
like, it's
wagging
wild.
Like
You've
mad.
never seen they're playing like Stairway to Heaven and like Dire Straits. Like, this is nuts. There's all these like ridiculous. You've never seen anything like this. These kids are all cheering every time you switch songs. This is great. You start to attract a bigger crowd, Anya, as you keep playing, and eventually the performers in the inn, or not in the inn, but in the castle, the performers stop playing as they just hear you strumming away on your guitar and completely stealing their thunder.
Well, I mean, I kind of like noticed that, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
As soon as you stop, when you go, oh, sorry, you hear the kids are like laughing, and they're like a mixture of laughing and cheering for your performance. They're very happy to have gotten the chance to hear that, and the performers are kind of looking at you like, what do we pay our guitarist for? The hell was that? Come on.
Bayo is tapping the floor. He like went and got down on like his like cross-legged on the floor so he could sit with the kids, and he's like pongoing on the floor. He's like, more. he starts up a chant for more.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, hold on. Persuasion. I have a +4. Help.
Oh Jesus.
24.
24. You
That
guys.
was a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
playing more.
You guys hear Bayo starts going, more, and then the crown sovereign, the king, starts like banging on the table, more, and everybody joins in.
Okay. Play more.
You start playing more. You got a nat 20 on that performance check. That carries over. You are just completely playing this other band out of the room, and with that, they like get mad and just leave.
That's
Okay.
Great. That's great.
Hang on, there we go. So yeah, you just completely show up, the band that got paid to be here, and you came here for free. If you lay out like your guitar case on the table and people start throwing tips in.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
And after about 10 minutes of this, the crowd kind of disperses after all cheering for your final part of the performance in the encore, and then eventually the atmosphere kind of goes back down to normal after a little bit. This is kind of like a big kind of like confidence booster for Anya.
Yeah, I'm incredibly flattered.
Okay, if there's does anyone else have anything they would like to do, or are we good to move on?
I'm good.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So after the feast kind of dies down a little bit and people start going to bed, you guys retire to your various rooms and kind of lay down, and eventually sleep takes you all, and you all awake about 30 minutes before sunrise to get your packing all done, excuse me, and make your final preparations for the journey ahead. You guys kind of look out to the docks and see that House Tandong has chartered the finest fast travel ship in the land. Those of you who came here by boat would know how long it took, but the Sovereign Crown has told you that you'll arrive at Fort Rose within 48 hours. The boat has had to kind of get rid of like cannons and some defensive stuff in order to make the journey quicker, but that's why you're all here. You're going to be fine.
Don't know what we can do against other cannons, but okay.
And bear with me. Gotta get something really quickly. You guys will have 30 minutes to make final preparations, and before you do, give me a sec, I gotta find something. Where did I put it?
I'm actually going to say that Bayo spent like the last 30 minutes before sunrise playing his pan flute. To the last little bit
yeah,
for the setting
sure.
moon, so
That
he was inspired
absolutely.
by the performance.
Give me a performance check.
Oh shit. That is a 4.
A 4. Okay. You've done better. You've also done worse, but not much worse. There's a bit of kind of In fact, actually, I'm just gonna say, the rest of the party, you all wake up a little bit early because you hear a pan flute kind of
I
squonking
would
somewhere
be
in the castle.
awake.
You didn't know a pan flute could sound like a kazoo, but you learn something new every day.
It sounds like it's playing Sweet Nothing. Kazoo Cooper.
So with your 30 minutes, Aiden, you hear
Mhm.
something, and there's like a radio in your room because you got the really nice room. And as you're in there, you do hear something on the radio. Give me a sec. No, not that. You don't hear that. You don't hear the music. Where was it?
Nice.
I'm using the trackpad on my laptop and it's making things kind of finicky. All right, you
Gross.
hear a commercial on the radio. You've heard this one before, but this is kind of the last you hear this. Hang on.
The gods made man, and the gods made monsters. We made those two parties equals. My name's Jameson Whitewater, and me and my team here at Whitewater Munitions have been working hard to provide the best firearms,
Okay.
bullets, black powder, accessories, and more, all for a competitive price. Come on down to your local Whitewater Munitions location today and get a free pack of 50 bullets on the house with any purchase while supplies last. Whitewater Munitions, for when you need to be on the right side of the gun.
Do I have the time?
You've got 30 minutes. You might have to look around for a shortcut to Whitewater Munitions, but today's the last day of the promotion.
Yeah, I'll try and go for it.
Cool. Give me an investigation check with advantage because you've probably been to one of these stores before, so
Yep.
you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, although I would like to stress that I would prioritize not missing the boat at the two.
Oh, for sure. I get you.
So a 10 and a 9.
A 9. With a 10,
Well, no,
You
I got
do-
a 10. Yeah.
about 20 minutes of searching goes by. You do find the store. It's not like hidden away or anything. You feel like if you go in there and buy something quickly, you'll be able to like just make it to the docks. That's the word I was looking for. In time.
Yeah, I just pop in then if I can, if it's open.
Sure, yeah. You pop inside and there is kind of a young, kind of like 16-year-old half elf sitting behind the counter with like a very scraggly beard that he looks very proud of, even though it's really bad because he hasn't shaved it.
Mhm.
Kind of sitting there behind the counter, looks over at you and says, "Hey, yeah, welcome." Hang on, I gotta do stupid. Sorry, I forgot. Contractually obligated, I have to do the stupid voice. Welcome to Whitewater Munitions. How can I help you, partner?
Hello. Do you have any gun cleaning material? Any gun cleaning oil?
Absolutely, bear with me and give me a sec. He's gone for about a minute and then comes back with this sort of store brand kind of cleaning material. He says, "That'll be. Are you just looking to buy this?"
Is there anything else you'd recommend?
Well, we have the. He reaches under and grabs sort of the box of 50 bullets per the promotion. We've got the bullet promotion going on. If you need more bullets for your gun, we can probably make that happen. But have I got anything else in here that's particularly interesting? Do you have a set of tinker tools?
Yes, I do have tinker tools. Thank you, though.
You've got a set of tinker tools, then I can't really think of that much that you might need unless you've got anything specific in mind.
I'll just take the oil then. Thank you.
Understood, understood. That will be 5 gold if you've got it.
And I've got to try and find my gold. Give me a sec.
Should be under equipment.
Equipment, inventory, currency, 20 gold. Yes, I would like to purchase it for gold then.
Okay, you you get your little thing of gun cleaning oil and your complimentary package of 50 bullets on the house. And as you walk out, he's like, "Have a Whitewater day." God, I hate doing that voice as you close the door.
You have a good day too.
Thank you kindly. And as you start rushing and making your way back, you barely get there in time. for everybody to depart. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do in town?
I mean, I guess would I have had enough time to go ahead and read that storybook?
So just
Yeah, probably 30 minutes. That's enough time. It's not a very long book. The kid kind of ran up and gave it to you right after the feast. It's not very long. It's a short story about sort of this figure in local folklore in kid stories called the Cat Prince, who kind of is this figure that visits children in their dreams who aren't happy to help kind of brighten up their day a little bit. It's a simple story. You give me a history check.
Okay. That's 11.
11. You've met the Cat Prince before. I'll DM you some info about it in a bit.
Okay. I guess if anything, as a thanks, I'll just give them I'll pluck a tiny feather off and just here. This is a good luck charm for my people. If you ever need a little bit of luck, keep it close to you, and then I'll get off to the boats.
The kid's eyes go wide as you give him the feather and goes, "I will never lose this," and runs back to his room.
The joys of being an exotic race.
So you guys all make your way. Did anybody else want to do anything?
No, not really.
Cool. I keep asking because it's hard to tell when I can't see people's faces and I'm used to DMing in person. So you guys all make your way to the docks. You get on the boat. It is not a big boat. It's being crewed by about as many people as there are in the party. Traveling with you guys is the guard that you pulled, not the guard that collapsed from exhaustion. The guard that you grabbed to help the guy who collapsed from exhaustion is traveling with you, as is Master Levi, the halfling, and Sovereign Crown Tandong, as well as all of you guys. So 9 people total on the boat, in addition to a 6-person crew that are kind of running the shit. You guys get on there, raise anchor, hoist the sails, all the fun words that I don't know what they actually mean because I don't know anything about boats. You get out on the sea. So you have been told by the crew that the journey to Fort Rose, without any assistance from you guys, will take 2 days, and you'll get there the day before the tournament. If you guys help out with moving things around where the crew says to, helping them get the sails and stuff ready, all that stuff that I don't know the actual words for, you will be able to cut the travel time in half. Do you guys want to do that?
I mean,
yes, please.
Bayo's not against helping with sales and such.
Sure.
I might help you
Bayo.
out too.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't mind either.
There's no reason
Bayo
not to.
can. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said there's no reason not to. That's all.
Gotcha. Bayo, can you do me a favor and give me an athletics check?
Haha, +6. Fuck, I rolled a 7. 13.
Okay, the DC was not super high. You're mostly just moving around. You are kind of mostly put on move these crates out of the way duty, and you are very good at that because you are very good at lifting heavy things and moving them quickly. So you are as in your element as you can be when you are not in combat. Can I also get another performance check from Anya and from Theo?
Okay. 22.
19.
19 and 22. You guys are kind of as you are helping move things around, you kind of get sort of unintentionally a rhythm of things getting put down and picked up going that keeps everybody moving, gets everybody's spirits up. That's 3 successful checks. So you guys are successfully able to cut the travel time down basically in half as you make your way to Fort Rose. Where is the box text I'm looking for? As you travel and you have sort of a lull in the action of your trip, you all look out at the beautiful blue sea all around you in all directions with the clear weather, and you feel sort of a calm serenity. until you spot something in the distance. 3 ships, all moving towards the one you're on. As you get closer, you notice they all bear the flag of the Agraltsi military, and they're moving at high speed in the opposite direction of you. As they blaze their way near your ship, you see on each boat a group of soldiers in Agraltsi armor. And on each boat, they gesture to the person on the controls, and you see as the boat slows down, one of them whipping around and going behind your ship. A cannon on the one behind you fires with a loud bang and smashes into the anchor of your boat, forcing it to plummet. Your ship all but grinding to a halt in the water as each boat lays out planks and prepares for boarding, shouting in Egral. Roll for initiative.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Bear with me while I change to fight music.
Boy.
Oh, okay.
That +3 didn't help me any because I got a 9. Ooh,
I
you're
got a
2.
7. Why?
So none of us rolled well for initiative.
I'm sorry, I stole all
We
our
were all
good
too
luck
busy.
earlier.
We were all too busy helping with the ship.
Bayo's sitting here just like, why the fuck are a bunch of soldiers from my country trying to pull us aside?
Is that? Did he sing it in the song as well?
Under his breath, yes.
Is he even able to say fuck though?
Bayo can say.
If I'm,
He
if
can
I'm,
say fuck. He just chooses not to. Not loudly.
Okay. Sorry, I'm taking a while.
You're all good.
You're fine.
Having
Roommate.
Take as much
trouble.
time as you
Oh
need.
yeah, you're fine. I'm like brain no work good.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to get Microsoft Excel to open so that I can track initiative and hit points in it, and it won't open.
Oh,
Good
no.
luck.
Oh god, I'm groggy.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, just.
You guys didn't sleep very well, did you?
No, and I'm
Yeah,
just
no.
gonna need a shower after.
I'm going to bat both of you to sleep well tonight.
Who?
Yuma and CC.
Valid.
Also, tell me if you can hear me crunch into the mic. I'm very specifically trying to avoid that, but here I am.
No, not at all.
I haven't noticed it for what it's worth.
Right, that reminds me.
That's
I
annoying.
wanted to roll my health, but I made this character and everything last night when I was half falling asleep. So, you know, some things just don't happen.
Do you want to just roll for it now, and then I can put it in your
Uh,
sheet?
Yeah, sure. If you can tell me what to put in the bot.
Hang on.
'Cause I'm bad at math.
You're a bar. We have a dice bot in this server, I think.
We do, yes.
Do we? We do. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see if I know how to work it because I haven't used it much.
We have multiple.
Is it alright if I'm gonna be right back and just freshen up a little?
Yeah. We're just getting ready for combat, so you already rolled your
It's
initiative.
not
so-
like we don't have things we want to do first, anyways.
Yeah. So,
Okay. So do you see in the D&D general chat the just
Yeah.
type A exclamation point roll and then 2d8.
Oh, I'm not sure it's working because of Plural Kit's proxying.
Oh, here, I'll do it for you then.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Just give me a sec. I'll put it in for you.
I could blacklist PK from this channel, but I don't know if you want that. I can also make another
How
one
about make a
specific
separate
for
channel for roles and blacklist PK in that?
Yep, that
Sure.
works.
Here,
Because
I'll make the channel really quick.
Still be able to talk as themselves, probably.
There you go. Roll channel. I don't know how to set up the permissions for
I got it.
blacklisting PK, but I'll let you handle that. So
Thank you, Brain, for Windows shutdown noises. Very cool.
there you go.
Okay, if I could spell, it'd be a lot
Okay, I
better.
think I've fixed up your hit points now. It should be anyway.
Refresh
Now
the
they're not
page,
showing
'cause
us
it still
that.
says 18.
Yeah, hang on.
There we
Let me try again.
Hope it at least turned out to a little more than 18, because
It should.
it scares me.
We're baby. We're level 3.
I know. I'm just still.
Okay.
Like if I'm great. If I'm playing a character's health is below 20, I'm scared.
I do not know why it's not showing up, but it's not showing up. You have 26 hit points, so track that in like a calculator or something, and then I'll see if I can get it working properly next time. I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's not your fault. Technology's just stupid.
Well, you don't need
Yeah,
to
that's
worry
fair.
about someone with less than 20 hit points now.
Yeah.
I still can't get Excel to start, which is annoying, so I'll just do it in Word.
This dramatic fighting music is the music of technical difficulties.
Yeah, apparently.
This is the Pear Wiggler
Technical
song.
difficulties get put in the hair wiggler.
Oh, yay, now Word won't start. Okay, I'm just gonna cry.
Oh my god.
Do you
Okay,
wanna use
fine. You know what?
Google?
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a big brain strat called Google Docs.
Hey, I think you can even do Excel sheets in Google Docs. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have Google Sheets.
Yeah.
I haven't used it before, but that's about to change.
It's really
For
similar.
what you're doing, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
It's
my
not too
understanding is that
different.
it's similar.
Yeah.
I have a degree in Word. It's very similar. Actually, an Office in total, but
Okay, so Anya, what did you get for initiative?
9. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a 9.
9, gotcha.
It sucked.
That's fair. That's fair. Vamir, what'd you get?
2, didn't I? Yeah, 2.
2 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Bayo, what'd you get?
9.
Okay.
Are we just gonna be the mighty 9?
Theodora, what'd you get? Oh,
I
Theodora's
think
deafened.
Yeah, she went and walked off to go freshen up.
Okay, well, I will fill that out in a sec. In the meantime, Theo, what'd you get?
13.
Gotcha. Aiden, what'd you get?
I'm sorry to cause issues, but I got a 9.
Okay.
Is there a way to check the history rolls? There is a way to check the history rolls. Theodora also got a 9.
Oh my god.
Did they?
Uh-huh.
Oh
you
my
can press
God.
this
Going
little
on?
chat looking thing next to the campaign crash pass. It shows the game log.
We've got to start naming this Critical Role, because goddamn, we're acting like the Mighty 9.
I like that that's why they named their party what they did, was just, they just happened
They
to
just kept rolling 9s.
9 one session, yeah.
Wait, was that really what they did?
Yes, that is.
Oh!
They started
know
saying
that.
it in a really annoying German accent, because the language that Caleb is basing his characters. Like,
It's German.
Yeah, it's German. So.
This isn't Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
I don't know. The YouTube video said Sea of Thieves music.
I mean,
Close enough. Might as well.
It definitely is a song from Pirates of the Caribbean, actually. Thinking about it. Not that I'm not complaining, because it's a good
Hello.
soundtrack, but... Hi.
What did I miss?
Hello, you got 9 for your initiative, right?
Yup.
Bear with me, I'm just filling out
tons
everybody's
of
hit
people
points.
did that, apparently, myself included.
Yes, there was a total of 1, 2, 3,
4.
yeah, 4 different 9s. How are you rolling the custom ones?
What? No, no, Kitty, you don't do that.
I think it's because I have Beyond 20 active, so it doesn't actually add any of my modifiers. Let me see about turning that off.
Okay, so
I think Anya had to go run off for 2 seconds. 'cause
okay,
cat.
well that's fine.
Wait, my cat just tried to eat a piece of plastic she found somewhere on the ground.
Oh no.
She didn't manage, it's fine.
Okay, I think we're good then.
Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen in just a sec.
Okay, just letting you know. Oh, that means I can
So
actually switch my thing so it doesn't just have the starting suit on my screen.
you guys can see this?
I'm a fool. I tried going up to spec. Yes, I can see. I can
So, like
see.
I said, everybody's art got really crunchy. So I'm sorry you can't recognize anybody.
That
First
is
up-
crunchy art.
Yeah, and I didn't have art for everybody, so I just gave some people the first letter of their name. First up is Theo. Theo, you're right here. This
Mhm.
is This is one of the soldiers storming the ship. So is this. So is this. So is this. These are 2 captain-looking types.
Got it.
Okay.
And they're definitely already showing clear hostility, right?
Yes, they shot the anchor out of your ship into the ground.
Okay. Well, then. Whoa. Are the things just south of us there? Is that like an actual wall, or is that something I can fly up top?
These are like crates. You could get on top of them.
Okay. All right. Can I move to the crate next to A? I'm guessing that's Anya.
Right here, yeah.
Yep.
No. Yeah, that is Anya. Sorry. I had
Okay.
to think about it. We have Anya and Ida,
Got it.
or Aiden. Sorry.
And then I'll just go ahead and fire a crossbow at the person to my left.
This one here.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Roll the hit.
Okay. Let me refresh. D&D Beyond is not rolling anything right now. Oh, there we go. That's a 10 to hit.
A 10 to hit, that misses. You watch as your crossbow bolt goes just a little bit wide, and the bandit cat or the soldier looks at you and kind of glares for a moment. Do you have a bonus action?
I do. Who's the person immediately next to them?
Me.
That's Bayo.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action inspire them.
Okay.
Boy.
Yep, just take out my lute and play a tune, talk about how amazing that they might be when they attack the guard who's attacking us.
Bayo just his ears perk and he just like is like yeah.
Cool. Next up is the soldiers who rolled a 10.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The one immediately in front of Bayo is going to try and smack Bayo. Bayo, what's your AC?
18.
18. Good to know. Let me check the stat block really quick.
Ow.
Hits. A 9 misses you. You watch as the soldier pulls out a scimitar and takes a swing at you and whiffs and shouts something in Egral to the other soldiers. Give me an insight check, Bayo.
I also know Egral C.
That is why I am having you make an insight check.
Okay, just checking. 8.
8. The DC was not high. These people are not speaking in the same accent. These people are not from Egral. They are not speaking in Egral accents.
Okay.
These people are impersonating the military.
Okay. Got it.
The next soldier, which is hang on, I'm using the wrong mouse. This soldier, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he's gonna go here and fire a crossbow shot at Vamir. Vamir, what's your AC?
11.
Okay. That hits.
Shit.
Ooh, that
Can
is
I use
9
my-
piercing damage.
Oh, okay. Can I use my reaction there?
Sure, what are you trying to do? You're trying to like swat it out of the air?
Fighting style interception. When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to reduce the damage taken by 1d10 plus 2.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
D10. That is 4.
4. Okay, so that 9 damage going towards Vamir got reduced to 5 damage, Vamir.
All right.
You guys watch as that soldier kind of moves to the backside of that plank that they're using to board the ships and shoots, and you swat it away from going straight at Vamir's neck, and it instead kind of hits his shoulder.
Yeah, shield bash it out of the way.
Okay. So that was those 2 soldiers. This soldier here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only gets to here and can't attack anybody. The last soldier that you guys can see gets to here but can't attack anybody. That is going to end the soldier's turn. Next up is the 7 people who rolled 9. Anya, Bayo, Theo, and Aiden. All of you rolled a 9. Who has the highest dex modifier?
My dex is +1.
My dex is +3.
Mine is +1 too.
Oh god, hang on. I know mine's more than... my dex modifier is also +1.
Okay. Aiden, you're up first.
Okay. Can I move onto the left stairwell?
Over here?
Is that still in range to attack the one guard?
It should be, yeah.
40. It's
One
a 40
square
range.
is 5. Yeah, you're definitely still in range.
Okay. Can I just shout, "Get off the ship, you pricks," and then just try and shoot one of them with a revolver?
Sure, yeah. Make an attack roll.
I got 19 plus 5. That's a 24.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Dear.
It's like 2d8 plus your dex.
16.
16.
Christ.
16 damage? Hang on, I gotta
Yes.
see. You're shooting this soldier, right?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I got to... Which one is this? Hang on. Okay, this soldier
Yeah.
immediately, like, you shoot him, his armor caves in, and he just collapses onto the ground.
How much ammo does that take, by the way? Because it's 2d8. Is that just 1 ammo or 2 ammo?
Oh, that's 1 ammo.
Oh, awesome. Let me just take that away from my inventory.
The revolver is insane.
Yeah, apparently.
That soldier is just wasted. Do you have any bonus actions, Aiden?
Let's see. Bonus actions on bonus actions. It just is 2 weapon fighting. So I have the rapier.
You're not in melee range. of
But I'm not in
anybody.
melee range.
Unless you're gonna throw it.
No, I don't want to lose it. It'll probably go off the ship. No, my luck.
Perfectly
I
fair.
used all my luck on my first attack. And I don't want to use second wind, so I guess I'm just going to glare at the other soldiers I can see.
Sure, cool. That ends your turn. There is a 3-way tie for dex modifiers for the other 3 people that rolled 9. So I'm just gonna go in.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go in order of how I see them on my initiative tracker. So Theodora, you're up.
Cool. Has any of these people taken damage?
That isn't dead?
Uh,
No.
the one that's dead. Other than that, no.
No?
You mean of your allies? Because Vam took 5 points.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't mean to leave chat.
hold on. 1, 5, 10, 20.
Is that a bonus action?
God, this is so hard because I can't really visualize where. Okay. Hold on.
do you
Trying
want
to
to
think.
know like where people are?
No, 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 no. I'm trying. I'm trying to. It's hard to visualize without the thing that Roll20 has, where you can just check how far would a 20 feet orb from a point be. Let me check real quick again. 5, 10, 20. Okay. So you see that guy in the middle on the
This guy?
bridge?
Oh, here?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 squares below him. I'm gonna cast Sleep.
Okay. So 10, 15, 20. Oh, wow, that hits. Yeah,
So
okay.
I'm gonna
So how many hit points worth of sleeping does that do?
hold on. I'm casting it. Give me a sec. It's a 5d8. I don't know if I actually rolled it. No? Why is it not letting me do it? Help?
If it's not working, you can roll it with the bot in the Discord.
Cast Sleep and spell slot level 1, yeah. Did that work?
Hang on.
It used up a slot, but it didn't roll anything, so...
Okay, yeah. D&D Beyond does that sometimes. It's a little finicky.
Okay. Well, it's a 5d6. Give me a sec. What is it?
Is it?
What's the command?
A exclamation mark and then just your whatever you're rolling. Standard D&D.
Yeah, 5d6. Not A?
A exclamation roll. Sorry. That's what it should be.
With a space after the exclamation or not?
Space after the roll, not after the exclamation.
Cool.
Jesus
17 hit
Christ.
points. Okay.
That's-
You knock out one of these soldiers. Do you want it to be the one on the bridge?
Hold on. Actually, I would like it to be...
You don't knock out this guy.
Yeah, I know. I would like it to be the guy that's under our... I don't know who that is.
This is Bayo
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, okay, then under Bale.
Okay, that one. Which soldier is this?
Not a good roll.
This
But-
soldier vanishes. Well, not vanishes, but is knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
And I am going to move him. Oh, no, not that. Didn't want to do that.
Control Z.
Now I
so-
can't move him. Whatever. Anyway, he's out of combat. He is unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, well. I'm gonna move.
Sure.
I'm gonna move. Just. Okay. Gonna just move diagonally past Anya onto that crate.
Over here?
No other direction.
Anya
Here?
is the A.
No,
Bottom.
the A.
Oh,
Bottom.
sorry. Right here. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. They both start with A and it's throwing me off. This is entirely my fault.
I mean, Theo and Theo are, that's gonna throw me the whole game.
It's
Theo and Theo, yeah.
It's been throwing
Yeah.
me, not gonna lie.
I mean, you could fully just say Fiona, I guess.
That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Bayo, you're up.
Bayo is Angie Boy. Somewhat. He kind of hisses and, oh, come on. Steps. Hold on, how far away is that? Can he make it to the captain?
This one here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can make it. You will take an attack of you will take 2 attacks of opportunity.
How stupid is stupid boy? How stupid is stupid boy?
You might die if you do that. You're
I have
not.
28 health and an AC of 18. That'll be fine, right, guys?
You might die if you do that.
Alright.
You are
Carefully
also.
cautious.
You also have a bardic inspiration. if
You'll
anything.
probably be fine, but also that's a stupid idea.
Yeah, he's just gonna step forward to the one right in front of him.
Right there?
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's angry, and yells in Ingral, you are not part of the pack. And is gonna take a swipe at them with his longsword. I'm assuming they're humanoid.
Yeah, these are mostly humans, half elves, half orcs, that type.
18.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
Great. That is 8
Soldier.
plus. Let's see. 8 plus 6, so that does. Brain. 8 plus 6. What's 8 plus 6? That's 14 points of damage.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. This soldier is now out of combat as you cleave his arm off and he falls to the ground unconscious. You still have some movement
Oh
and a bonus action.
shit, I do have a bonus action. What can I do as bonus action? I can't.
You can use lay on hands to heal your friend.
Yeah, that requires going back. Bayo is going to get right up in the guy on the plank's face and try and intimidate him into walking backwards, since he's already on the edge of the plank. Actually,
Make an
wait. As a bonus action, can he shift as well?
Oh, yeah, sure, totally. Make an intimidation check.
I think I get a bonus on intimidation if I do that. Let me double check that. Hold on. Shifting. Yes. Shifting. I have +5 temporary HP. Shit. Do I get a bonus to intimidation? I swear to God. No, maybe I'm crazy. Okay. Anyway. 17.
17?
Yeah.
I need to roll something for this guy. You watch as you scream at the other guy, annihilate him, and then move over to this one and transform into this like monstrous werewolf-looking thing. And the guy that you are trying to intimidate is completely unfazed because he rolled a natural 20 on his wisdom save.
Well, he's about to regret that, but okay.
Next up is your turn over?
Yeah.
Next up is Anya.
No, don't open the task manager. Go away. I think I'm gonna see about doing something about the captain guy over on the right side.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the
One.
way, when making my character, it said that I could choose like a weapon. I chose a rapier, but I don't appear to have it. So
You should be able to
yeah.
add that to your inventory if you go to equipment.
I have no.
It's in your inventory. Hang on, you might not have it set as equipped.
Yeah, I don't know how this stuff works.
Bear with me.
I mean, I don't think that's what I'm gonna use this time around, but I felt I should mention it anyway.
I'll show you how to fix it once we have some time. So you've moved
Okay,
5,
handbags?
10.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no.
headache.
Do you have some meds
Okay.
you want to grab really quickly since you already took your turn?
Not really. Don't have anything.
15, 20.
If you need to go
25.
lay down or
You can get
something,
all
that's
the way
okay.
over here, Ida. Not
Huh?
Ida. Ah, you're gonna mess me up. Anya, you can get all the way over there.
Yeah, I didn't want to get that close. I just wanted to move a little closer.
Sure.
Yeah, like there.
Cool.
Uh, can I cast Cloud of Daggers on where he is?
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Absolutely. Is there a saving throw for that?
I'm
What's
trying.
the word that'll
I-
bring up a description?
I don't see one, but I might be missing something because I'm dumb.
Here, hang on. Let me look up the spell really quick, just because I've never used it before.
Yeah, I don't see anything about a saving throw.
Okay, so it's right. Okay, I see the spell. So yeah, you conjure up this magical cloud, and spikes and knives start shooting out of it underneath the captain, and he goes. He will take damage the first time his turn starts there.
Cool.
Did you have any bonus actions or anything?
I don't think so. Is there something I don't know? Yeah, I'm not like very skilled with this, so I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You're
I
fine.
don't think there's anything else.
Okay. All right. Vamir, it's your turn.
I'm assuming the person on the stairs up top is not an enemy.
Yeah,
This-
that's
that is,
Warren's
Aiden.
character.
Okay, I was just making sure. Enemy far right. Are they within? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna cast second level magic missile.
Magic missile. Okay.
At the far right, both of them.
Okay. So there's no save for that or attack roll. He just automatically takes that damage, right?
Would that be hit / DC?
No, it's magic. It's a magic missile. It hits.
Oh,
It just automatically hits, I think. So
then
just roll for
cast.
damage.
For +5, I think. I
Okay.
believe 9. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Because my spell attack is +5. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. And I got a second one of those since I casted
Cool.
it at level 2. So 4 plus 5, so another 9.
Wow, all right. He is looking kind of fucked up. You kind of conjure the little magic projectiles that go hurtling towards and smack him in kind of like his armpit and just hit him there and goes "Ugh," as he is in pretty severe pain. That's a lot of damage for one turn. Is there anything else you wanted to do? Did you want to move at all?
Let's move more towards the center. So just 10 feet to the right.
Like here?
Perfect.
Cool. Okay, next up is the captains. This first captain here, 5, 10, 15, is going to charge at Bayo and take a swing at Bayo. I need to check his stats. Your AC is 18, right, Bayo?
Yes.
First attack misses.
Nice.
Second attack hits. Third attack misses. You take 5 slashing damage.
Cool, that's all of my temporary hit points. I'm also going to expend my reaction
Sure.
against the captain with my heater shield to make an opposing strength check to potentially knock him off balance.
Oh, okay. Is that athletics or just regular strength?
It just says supposed strength check.
Sure. Okay. So roll strength and tell me what you get.
16.
He rolled a 17, so he's fine.
Okay.
He runs up and slashes at you with his scimitar, and you try and kind of like bonk him off balance, and he just eats it and is fine. The second captain starts his turn in the cloud of daggers, so he takes an amount of damage. Takes 4d4 damage. Did you want me to roll that, Anya?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can roll it. It's on my sheet.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can roll it. Just 12.
12. Okay, that captain is looking fucked up. Yeah, wow, he is at about half health.
Jesus.
This captain just got annihilated for a lot of damage in the space of about one turn. He moves 5, 10, 20. He's going to move up to you, Anya, and say in common, "Now that wasn't nice, was it?" And take a swing at you.
Oh.
Where am I? There's. What's your armor class?
12.
12. The first attack hits.
Okay.
Second attack misses. Third attack misses. So you take. Where's my d6 go? There's my d6. You take 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
That is going to end that captain's turn. As we get back to the top of the initiative.
What? Oh, the captains have a different. Okay.
Another soldier comes up
Oh,
from
hey,
underneath the stairs.
Rob said that he's back and was asking what's going on because I didn't want to, quote, interrupt anything.
I am explaining it now.
Okay.
Hey, Humbats, if you really need to go lay down, you should.
Nah, don't wanna.
Please
No.
take care of yourself.
Yeah,
You
we
really
can
don't seem okay.
we can stop early if you'd like. I don't mind.
No, I don't want to pause anyone being.
We could continue this if everyone's available next week, because we're just at the top of the round.
I'm free if everyone else is.
I'm great.
Yeah.
I should
okay.
be.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Cat, is that okay with you?
Yeah.
I just need to take a shower and see how I feel then.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
please
okay.
take care of yourself.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty tired too.
Yeah, you both need to go
You
take a nap.
also take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's more important than D&D. We can stop for now and pick this back up next week.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Hello.
I think we just stopped.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay
Hello.
down. I'll
Yeah.
text all of the people in here that I love.
Take care of yourself, Dema.
I'm bad.
Take care.
Care
Both
enough.
of you.
Take care.
Yeah.
See ya.
Take care.
Okay. I will save this GIMP file.
Ugh. Ow.
Okay. Can stop playing this Sea of Thieves music that apparently isn't Sea of Thieves music. Okay.
Hey, Ian. Can I make a quick question, unrelated to all of this? But how are you making the music? Because it just sounded like you were just taking a microphone and putting it in under the.
I had my alternate Discord account connected to the call through my laptop, and that was piping my computer audio directly into Discord.
I mean, it sounded not that good, to be honest.
Yeah, I noticed that it has sounded better in other servers. I don't know why it doesn't sound very good here. I'm gonna see if I can workshop a better solution. I wanted to do that because I wanted to have a bit more control over it, but it really sounded bad. I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
Can someone get me can someone get me a what just happened in the last in the
We on a
campaign?
boat.
We on a boat
And it's
Nice.
going fast, and
in the middle of combat.
I am
And-
going
Yeah.
to.
So
I got
everybody
attacked.
And
everybody met each other. They met the people that they're traveling with. They got on the boat to begin their journey to the city of Fort Rose, where they were attacked by people impersonating another country's military.
I am going to stop my recording and go ahead and upload it. So if you want to listen to it later, Rob, that option is there for you.